Welcome to Club 93. Today, guys, I'm going to be breaking down this play that happened between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. This is the first play of the game. It's a 70-something yard run, and there were so many things that happened up front that allowed this play to happen. Stay tuned, and we'll break this thing down. Guys, we're going to break down this play. There's so many things that happen on this play and so many things that Seattle probably could have did differently to prevent this from happening. This is the first play of the game. This is like the tone setter for the game. And you always want to come out with a lot of energy and handle your business early in the game, especially those first few plays in that first series, to get off the field and let the other team know that you're serious. You for real today. So let's get this motion in here, and we'll go from there. Okay, right here, San Francisco is in 21 personnel. Got two running backs and a tight end. You got two backs and a tight end, okay? And Seattle's in like a 3-4 front. They're a 3-4 front. They got three down, 1, 2, 3. They got the outside linebacker, one here, and then you got your backers right here, okay? Now, they got enough bodies to handle this. I mean, they got everybody in the box. If you look at it, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the box. 8 guys in the box. But a lot of times when you're playing run front, the main thing is these guys up front and their alignments and how they attack these guys on the snap of the football. Okay, let's just start from the inside right here. And right here we got a shade technique. Now, shade technique got to be very good with his hands from the ground to the guy. He got to maintain this A-gap. The A-gap is the foundation of the defense. Of any defense, the A-gap is the foundation of the defense. You got to have a solid A-gap so you don't get the cutbacks and all the stuff that goes along with the run game. And there's some pluses and minuses to being in the shade. A lot of people going away from being in the shade, they starting to put this guy right here in a two-eye technique. And the reason for that is they don't want to allow this guard to have free access up to the second level on the linebacker. So basically, by being in the shade, there's some things that can't happen. Okay? First off, the center can't be allowed to snap this ball and get over the top and reach you. Okay? He can't snap the ball and reach you. You got to knock him back, maintain this A-gap, and be able to come off and help down the line if you need to. Okay? Now, if he was in a two-eye technique, he would come through that 6 on the front of his jersey, the inside number, and knock this back. And it would make it harder for this guy to get up to the second level and cut this middle linebacker off right away. That's one of the pluses by going to a two-eye and rather staying in the shade, because right now when you look at it, here's the middle linebacker. If you stay in the shade right here, he got leverage on this middle linebacker if they run the ball on this side. He got all the leverage in the world, okay? It's harder for the center to snap the ball and try to go reach this guy and cut this guy off on the second level. So that's the bonus of being a two-eye technique rather than being a shade technique. Okay, if you're going to play shade, you definitely got to have good hands. Right here, you can tell he got his hand on the thigh. You got to hang that hand. And when this ball snap, you got to bring that hand from the hang position right to this guy's chest and be violent with them hands. Maintain your A-gap, okay? Now, what's going to happen on this play is this center is going to do exactly what I just said can't happen. Do exactly what I said can't happen. He's going to snap the ball, and He's gonna reach this nose. He's gonna reach this nose. Okay, okay, and the A gap is already gone. Once he reach him, it's destroyed. Okay, out here, this D tackle, when the ball snaps, he's gonna take a false step, and end up inside in this B gap. He got to stay out in C gap. This is his gap right here. He got to hit this tackle, hit him and knock him back, because this is a good player right here. Good player right here. You do something wrong on him, you're in trouble. So you got to knock this back and maintain this gap right here. Maintain this gap right here. Instead, he took a false step inside, and Trent was able to wall him down inside and drop his weight. He couldn't get back outside. And then he also got in the way of the nose who was trying to fight back across the phase too. You just got too many people trying to fight back across the phase when they really don't have to. Okay? This tight end is going to go up and get a block on the second level right here. He's going to go up and get a block on the second level right here. They got a crack receiver. They got a receiver out here going to come down and get his attention and crack him. This play is designed to go outside. This fullback is going to lead this back outside, and this back is going to follow him. But the back is going to see a hole in here. He's going to see this big old opening in here, and he decided to put on the brakes. He's going to cut it all the way back. Okay. When I roll this play, you're going to notice that these guys, that's uncovered right here, with the quarterback being under center and the backs at home. You got a home back. Anytime the running back's at home position, I would like for these guys to get tighter to their technique. Right here, 3 technique. Get your inside foot down the middle of this guy. Put your hands on this guy. Attack this guy. Maintain your outside B gap. Okay? Attack it, knock it back. And the reason you want to get tighter, because we want to be able to help these linebackers out. These are little brothers back here. We're going to make sure they stay clean and get the way they need to go, you know, and they ain't going to get harassed and everything like that. They ain't going to get bullied. So basically, get tighter here, knock this back, create a new line of scrimmage, keep him from getting up freely to the second level. Right here, 2-eye technique. Get inside numbers on this guy, knock it back, maintain the A gap. Knock it back, maintain the A gap, give yourself a better chance, and then give this linebacker a better chance to win by being in a two-eye technique rather than being in the shade where, you know, this guy got the freedom to and leverage to get up to the second level and get that block. Okay? Right here, we just can't step inside. We can't step inside against a good player. We got to hit this and stay in the C gap and make this tight end double us. Make him stay with us. Let these guys roam. Make him stay with us. Okay? And right here, he's doing all he can because he got a crack block coming from outside in. He got his hands on him. He's doing what he should do. He's doing exactly what he should do. Now, when this play gets started, let me run it some, and then you guys see exactly what I'm saying. I'm going to stop it. Right here. He already reached. This is our nose. See, being in that shade is tough. This guy's punching him with the inside hand. He trying to, and his hands he don't have the perfect hands. He don't have good hands. So now he allowed the center to get across his face and over the top. Now his A gap is open. It's pretty much there. The A gap's gone. Okay? We false stepping inside here. We stepping inside for some reason. I don't know why he's stepping inside, and I don't think it was a stunt. Let me look at it. No, it's just a false step. He guessing. He false stepped inside. Because if it was a stunt, he'll be ripping this, getting it up the field. He stepped inside, and he shouldn't step inside. It's a false step. He guessing. He was guessing on the block, and he got caught up, and he took that false step. Now he's in trouble. Good player right here. Good player right here. He's going to end up in here, and then going to get walled off. Now he's headed up to the second level. Look here. Freedom, right? He punched him. Now he headed up to the second level. Right here. He hit him, allow him to overtake him. That's why we get heavy on these guys. To get away from this guy so they can't do these little slip blocks. You're going to hit him, slip up to the second level, and this guy going to cross his face in the process. He's going to cross his face in the process. We get heavy on these guys and go attack them. We create a situation where he can't get up to the second level. It's tougher for him to get up to the second level, and it's tougher for this guy to get across your face and cut you off also. So you make it hard on these guys. You make these guys occupy you to hold down. To hold down, they occupying you to hold down. And he can't get up to the second level just freely. We good to go. Okay? Let's run it some more. Okay? Now, here we go. Slip block, hit him, get up to the second level, let him cross his face. Now he's out his gap because this guy done got across his face. You know, and now we got this guy going up to the second level right here. Going up to the second level right here. And, you know, it was easier for him to do that because we was loose on that alignment. He's going up to the second level, get a block. And now you got your tight end going up here to get a block. Then we got a guy who false step inside of this tackle, and he going to get walled off. And then we got our nose already defeated. He on the backside. He in the wrong A gap. He should be over here because he was in the shade over here. He should be here. This guy right here, this D tackle should be out here. And this tight end would have stayed with him longer. He would stay with him longer. And you see your crack coming down here, and this guy doing what he need to do right there. Okay? Yeah, he playing how you should play it. Now you just got to drive it outside, okay? We got a hat for a hat now. We got a tight end on this linebacker. We got this guard that was, with the shade being a shade, this guard was allowed to get up to the second level freely to get this linebacker. This guy was too wide, and he didn't come attack this guy, so he was freely get up to this linebacker. So they got all the block. They got hat on the second level now. Hat on the second level, okay? He's following this fullback outside. The play was designed to go outside. It was going outside. He was going to go get a block out here. He was going to follow through. But look, he saw this big old hole right here. He put on the brakes. He knew that somebody was out of their fit, and it's right here. He ended up inside in the B gap, and Trent just dropping his weight. This tackle just dropping his weight right here, making sure that he don't get back out there. And then the guy that finally got across the center, guy came back trying to fight it back across the center. He's right here trying to fight back across. It just can't do it. You can't do it. Make sure I got the right guy. Okay. Yeah, right here. Right here. The guy right here that's trying to fight back across the center right here. Okay. They run into this guy, his feet and everything. They run into him because there's no new line of scrimmage. These guys still stuck on the line. SOL. Stuck on the line of scrimmage. They didn't set a new line of scrimmage. They didn't attack and knock it back. And he fought step, so he's on the line of scrimmage. And this guy right here got reached by the center, so they're in trouble. And like I said, this back got to a point where he saw this big old hole. He put on the brakes and said, man, look at that hole right there. Let me go take that. Let me cut up in here and see what happened. If I follow him, I know he's going to tackle me. He see this guy. So he saw this guy get over the top. He saw these guys getting over the top. He said, well, I don't got nothing outside. Okay? The lead block got a block, but he said, this big old hole, I'm going to cut it back and see what's going on. So he cuts it back. Okay? He got everything he need right now. These guys got blocks, and he go to the other block. This is the guard right here that got up to the second level. So what the running back did was he squeezed this thing. He set this block up, really. He set this block up. He bent it back outside to get away from these guys because he thought these guys were going to come over the top, maybe get him. So he's trying to bend it back outside to get away from them. And he noticed that, oh, I'm setting this block up. He can block him. I can get behind him, and I'm out the gate. Bam. And he ran this ball all the way down inside the 5-yard line. Now, he should have scored here. Right? Right here. You got a block coming. He paused. He stopped on brakes. He got the block right here. Bam. He should have cut this right back outside. Right back outside. He's in the end zone. But instead, he cut it back. This guy was not going to make the play. He got blocked and hit. He turned backwards. So he had his back to him. All you do is just come right back out here. You score. Because this guy don't know where he at right now. He don't know where he at right now. We don't know where the ball at right now, I should say. And he could have scored here. But good job by this linebacker running down the field to give the defense another chance. But it should have never got out. You know what I'm saying? Should have never got out. And that's what happened. So let's go back. You got to be perfect in your alignments up front to play good run football. Okay? And the team that can run the ball on you and the team that can stop the run, usually the team that's going to win the game. I guarantee you when you look at the stats that San Francisco had the most run yards and they stopped the other team from running the ball. I guarantee you that happened. Okay? You're winning if you can do that. You got a great chance of winning, you can do that. Okay? Alignment's got to be good. With eye backs and quarterback under, heavy here. Get heavier here. Okay? Right here. Get heavier here, but get good with your hands. Hang that hand. Get that hand off that thigh board right there. On your thigh, hang it so you can shoot that hand to the center. Control him. Your hands control blocks. The quicker you can get your hands on these guys, the quicker you can control these blocks. I'm going to say that one more time. The quicker you can get your hand on these guys up front, quicker you can get your hands on them, the better you can control the blocks up front. Okay? He gets his hands on the center quick, he can control this A gap, right? Right here, you got to put your eyes on your key. This is your key right here. Shoot your hands to that outside number and maintain this gap right here. Maintain this gap right here. Stay in this C gap. If you stay in that C gap, you pretty much got this thing handled. You don't get this long run on you. Okay? We got to be, I rather for my nose to be in a 2-eye right here. Because this O-line just got leverage on these blocks. Look at the middle linebackers over in this gap right here. This is a gap right here. He's in this gap right here. But we want to make sure we take the leverage away from these guys, cutting them off and being able to win on this side. If they run this way, we want to be able to win here too. So basically, I'd rather for this guy to be in the 2-eye, knocking his back, so this guy don't freely get up to the second level to cut my middle linebacker off and play football from there. And I'll take my chance on the center trying to cut him off, because I don't think the center can snap the ball and get to my middle linebacker and cut him off like this guy can, like this guy right here can. Okay, out here you're just playing a 5 technique. Just knock it back, like I said, and we'll keep this tight end on the double team right here for a little longer. I don't know how long he's gonna stay, but we'll keep him on there for a little longer. If we come attack, he may stay with us for a while. Allow this linebacker to go work. Come down here, go work. But we'll allow this tight end to get up to the second level right now because he false stepped inside. So when he disappeared inside, the tight end was coming down and he said, oh, I can go to the second level. Okay? And he couldn't do nothing because he got a crack coming from outside. And that's what happened on this play. Be tighter to your alignments. Right here, get tighter. Foot down the middle of this guy. Your inside foot down the middle of this guy. Right here, get tighter, but good hands. Use your hands. You got to have good hands. And don't false step here. We good to go. But we did all those things. Everything went wrong on this play. We're out of position right now. You know, and look, all my man gonna do, he a good tackle. He gonna get you and try to keep you down in here. You know, he walling you off, keeping you down in here. And he gonna drop his weight in a second. Right here, he gonna drop his weight, bam. Drop his weight right here and keep you there. Now we got everybody walled off. We got a hat on the second level. And now this running back was able to run through here, set up a block, and then keep going and run it all the way down, which led to a score in the next play. Now, he should have scored, but he gave the score to his backup. Gave the score to his backup. I know fantasy owners don't want to hear that right now. But that's what happened on this play. But you got to play good, solid run defense by having good alignments, good assignments, good hands. Your hands are the key. You got to be violent with your hands. And you can't false step up front. And that's what's going to give up a whole bunch of runs if you do that. So, okay, that's it, guys. I just want to show you guys this one play today. Until next time, Club 93 is officially closed.